Married at First Sight, Season 10, Episode 5. Is it me, or are all these couples starting to get on your nerves? Like, I'm watching and I'm like, Lord, they are working my nerves. Mendy, working my nerves. She's so desperate and needy and fragile, and she should not have been matched because she needs somebody to worship her. And of course, Zach at this moment is not attracted to her. She's getting on my nerves, y'all. Tell me that I am not the only one that some of these couples are working your last nerves. Welcome back to Church Girls. My name is Janice. I am reviewing Married at First Sight Season 10, Episode 5. I have been watching from Season 1, and I'm telling you, this is the worst match season. Everybody is getting on my last nerves. So, we know the couples are in honeymoon on their honeymoon in Panama. And this is day 3, and Mandy's just whining and complaining about Zach not being attracted to her. I just want to say, too, this is not a milk spot. I know somebody's going to say that's a milk spot. I was putting oil in my baby's hair, and he kind of messed up my shirt, and I didn't want to change my shirt because I'm wearing my green shirt for envy, Mendy, always paying attention and looking around at all the other couples and saying, well, Zach does not treat me like that, and he's not holding my hands like that, and he's not affectionate to me. Stop looking at what all the other couples are doing and focus on you and your marriage, Mendy. So that's why I'm wearing this green shirt. So it's not a milk stain. He's 5. I don't nurse him anymore. Okay, so um Taylor woke up with the camera in Brandon's face. I thought it was funny. He freaked out. He got up and ran, jumped out of the bed. I thought it was cute. What do you guys think? Do you think that that was cute? Mika woke up with the scarf on again. Girl, why? You know the cameras are coming. Let's just say you slept with the scarf on. Take it off. It's not like the people slept there. They left and came early in the morning and knock and act like they're coming in. So you knew they were there. Take the scarf off, girl. She said that both her and Michael agreed that they would stay in another room. It didn't look like that last week. Last week, a lot of people was being very, very hard on him because he stayed in another room. I wasn't hard on him. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, excuse me, a nagging woman will cause her husband to stay on top of a roof in the middle of winter versus staying in a big beautiful house with her. I think that Michael apologized last week. She should have accepted the apology and said, now how can we move on? But no, she kept going on and on and on and on and on. And he felt like this is going to go on all night. So it's just best for me to go to the other room. I'm okay with that. I didn't see it as running. This is a suite, so I'm assuming it's only one big room. It's not like he can go lock himself in the bathroom all night. Okay, he didn't have another room to go sleep in, so I am fine. I don't see it as running. And for James Hilton, I would prefer for one of us to leave our environment than for us to be fighting all night or something like that. I'm totally okay with that. Come back tomorrow morning and we will work it through or talk it through. So they woke up in separate rooms and she's going on and on and on. And Mika is getting on my nerves. Girl, just let it go. He apologized. Now, how can we move on? Okay. His goal is to see his wife and see if he can fix and get back into a good place. And I really appreciate that because he's the one that messed this up. So it is his responsibility to fix the marriage. But Mika is going to have to give a little bit. You can't keep going on and back and back and back. Okay, he's already apologized. Can we move forward now? Okay, so I really appreciated him saying he's going to try and fix the marriage. Zach woke up and asked, what are we doing today? Mandy whines. She's getting on my nerves. She's needy. She's fragile. She should not have been matched. Mandy needs somebody who's going to worship her. This is not a good experiment for her because there's no guarantee the man is going to like you or be attracted to you. And so for Mandy, because she's been through so much, she doesn't have the family support. Her sister passed of a drug overdose. She had a miscarriage. She needs to be in extensive counseling. She don't need to be matched to a stranger, because this stranger, as we see, might not be attracted to her at this moment. Okay, but I did say that I don't think he would have attracted her. She is pretty, but I don't think she's the type of pretty that he's looking for. She winds in about him not attracted to her and the sparks and all this bull crap. And I'm like, girl, it's only day 3. Give it some time. She's claiming it's not about the physical, but you kept talking about his physical, how good looking he is, and his hair, and oh, he's muscular. But you just said it's not physical, which is not true. Now you're trying to backtrack, Miss Mendy, because he's not attracted to you, which means he doesn't like you. He doesn't like the body you're in, or he doesn't like your exterior. So now you're trying to backtrack and say, oh, it's not physical for you. It is physical for you. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't keep talking about how fine he is, right? My Ariel cup. Oh, I love my Ariel. So I think Mendy's lying, talk about it's not physical. It is physical. Okay, women love a good looking man. I love a good looking man. He don't have to be fine, but he must be handsome. So I don't believe her that it's not physical for her. And he was talking about his feelings towards her, and he should not have come at that approach, because she's so fragile that you have to be very, very careful what you say. Zach has to choose his words carefully, because any little thing you say is going to hurt her feelings. And she's just going to take it at heart. And so I really appreciate he said he should not come with her on that with that approach. He couldn't, for him to say he's not growing in attraction, that's not a good approach for her. She's really working my nerves. And I really like Zach right here, because he's trying to be careful with her. I think he realized how fragile she is and how sensitive she is. And so he is trying to be careful with his feelings and with his words. He's trying to measure his words a little bit more carefully. And I can tell that it is so hard for him not to burst out like, girl, I just don't like you like that. Okay. I see you as a friend, and that's it. And so I really appreciate him kind of, trying to be measured with his word. She starts crying. I keep writing, she's getting on my nerves, she's getting on my nerves, she's getting on my nerves. And then blah, 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 blah. She goes on and on and on and on. She's going to drive this man away, and he's going to run for the hills, because she's just so annoying, and she's so needy and desperate, and she's fragile, and she's in need of attention, and she needs him to love her and be attracted to her and like her, but he is not. And I wish she could just get it and leave it alone. It was not his intentions to make her feel that way. I don't think he meant to make her feel that way. And because he might not know her whole story, he's thinking that she's probably mature enough to handle what he's saying, but he's not. She's not. Then she gives her the spill that she didn't understand what he said, and she gives the pound. I don't give men I like or like me, we don't pound. I've never pound my husband. Guys that I've gone out with that were in, it's never a pound. It's always a hug. A pound? That's what you do to your boys, man. As a friend zone. Friend zone. He has friend zone her. Okay? She don't even realize she's in the friend zone. Katie feels as if Derek is her best friend. I don't know. You just met him. It's only been 3 days, Katie. You're another one. Okay. He's going to do everything to make her fall in love with him. Okay, Derek, that's cute. Derek helps her with her insulin, and she said she wanted to have a very nice husband who can take care of her. Look up the nurse or the purse in my book. That's what she was looking for. She's looking for a purse. She's looking for a nurse, a man husband that can take care of her, and a baby daddy, because she's trying to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. She's trying everything to Brandon and Taylor wakes up in the bed. He's not talking to her. She's trying to do everything to possibly get him to speak. She's rubbing his back. Are you okay? And he's just ignoring her like he can't hear. And I feel as if she's trying, like I do my little boy who don't like some kind of vegetable, even though I know how to mix it up in the mac and cheese and then he'll eat it or something. But I feel as if he's acting like my little boy, that I have to try to get him to do something that he don't want to do. And I'm like, come on, you're a grown man. Man up, speak what's wrong. You don't have time to be shutting down. This is a marriage. Okay. Justin just went for a walk in the park. I thought that was so cute. And she is getting on my last nerves with all the giggling. Again, Justin and Jessica are my number one couple from day one. From the time I saw them on the matchmaker, I said, those are my number one couple. And that's the couple for me so far that's going to make it. But we never know. She's really getting on my nerves with the giggling, and I'm just tired, and I feel like I just want to fast forward through her scene because it's all the giggling that's really getting on my nerves. But they do have some nice moment. She said she has a crush on him, and I thought that was cute. I thought it was cute that she's saying she has a crush on him. What do you guys think? Did you guys hear that part? The couples meet up and Taylor looks like a model. I'm telling you, Taylor's body is to live for. Okay, if I like the gym and I don't like gyms. She has such a great body. She looks like a model. Mika came out with her mic. Oh Lord, she's getting on my nerves. Brandon is still acting like a kid. Jess asked if Mike slept in the room, and I felt like that was kind of edged on by the producers. Katie asked if he's sleeping in the room. She don't know where her husband is. Mandy wanted to know what happened. Brandon asked if she's okay. So you're asking if another man's wife is okay, but your wife is sitting right here, Brandon, that you're not talking. Okay. Hypocrite. Taylor asked if everyone is noticing why they were matched. Jess and Justin said because we're weird. They matched us because we're weird. Two weird people. Okay. Mandy said there's a lot of reasons, but they do like the same moisturizer, face moisturizer. Okay, Mandy. She's cried a few times, but he's still here and gave him a pound again. There they go, another pound. What you crying for, girl? What you always crying? That is not sexy. Every time you turn around, he's crying. You're crying. That is going to drive a man away. Don't no man want no girl. You got keep the crying for those very, very, very moments, very, very serious moments. Okay, you can't cry at the drop of the dime for everything. She's getting on my nerves. I can't. Taylor and Brandon are super similar. I don't see it yet, but okay. Brandon said they are big on respect and brought up how Taylor woke him up with the camera in his face. Is getting on my nerves. He's acting like a child. Mike came late and didn't speak to Mika. He didn't speak. At least we didn't see where he speak. He said he was late because he was interviewing somebody for his job, and he got a new job because he's going to be a principal. Don't you have to get a master's degree to be a principal? Help me out, school teachers and people in the educational realm. Don't you have to have a master? Does he have a master? How you become a principal? Did you teach? I don't know. I ain't a teacher, but y'all help me out. Tell me in the comment section. Tell me what is the procedure. The girls and the guys, they separate. I thought that was cute. Girls in the pool chit-chatting. Here go Mendy again. Blah, 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 blah. Just when Mendy talks, I hear blah, 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 blah. Her and Mika. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear. Okay, Katie said they are good on paper, but they both have concerns. And of course, she brought up he's never been in love. I have to fix that light that's shining in my face right there. So that is a concern for her. But 25, I don't know. It's not a big thing for me. Derek is happy with where things are, so he's talking to the guys. Jessica and Justin are super awkward. They just bring up they're awkward. You're matched because you're awkward. Okay. It's my daughter's fan. Let me see if I turn this way a little bit. Okay. Does that help? Yeah, it sure helped a little bit. Okay, they're matched because they're awkward. But she did say have a good day, boo boo. Every characteristics, love you. Every every characteristic she asks for, he is everything. So that's good. That's good if she feels as if every characteristic she asks for, he's in it. Because, that's important. That's extremely important that The things you like in a man is in the man that you're going to supposedly spend the rest of your life with. Okay. Mendy says Zach is not attracted to her. Blah 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 blah. And did he wonder if she was attracted to her? You didn't have to tell him, Mendy. You didn't have to say I'm attracted to you because you kept bringing up how good looking he is and his hair. He's so handsome. He don't have to wonder if you're attracted to him. He knows that you're attracted to him. Okay? He knows it. I'm gonna have to fix this thing tomorrow, guys. Okay, is that better? Nope. He knows that you're attracted to him, because you kept going on about how good looking he is. Now, if you want to prove you're not attracted to him, stop talking about how good looking and how fine and how handsome he is, and then that will make him wonder if you like him. So if you don't talk about, oh, he's so fine, he's so cute, he won't have to wonder if you think he's good looking, Mendy. Okay, we know you're attracted to him. We know you're head over heels in love with him, that you really, really like him. You're just mad that he doesn't feel the same way about you. Katie said, what if Manny likes guys that's 6 feet? Zach is short. He is short. You can look at his legs and tell he's short. I don't know how tall he is, but he's not 6 feet. And I think Mendy is taller than him. I think. I'm not sure. I have to pay attention next time. Zach said building attraction is a real thing, and the first kiss there was nothing. I definitely agree with that. Sometimes you meet somebody and you're instantly attracted to them. Like when I met my husband, when he got my attention, I thought he was very, very good looking. Okay, that's better. My husband's very, very handsome, and I thought he's very, very, very good looking, and I was attracted to him, and I am still attracted to him this day. And my husband is in his 50s. He don't have no bodybuilder body. I don't do bodybuilder's body anyway. I like washboards. My husband is an older. I'm 42. He's 52, 53. So he's no Zach, but I am extremely still attracted to my husband. Be physical, he's good looking, emotionally, so on and so forth. Okay, so I do agree it's not only physical, but there has to be something about that person that pull you into them, and I just don't feel as if Zach finds Mendy attractive, and we've said that from the beginning. Mika asks who consummated the marriage. None of the girls said they did. Brandon said they are comfortable with each other. They're walking around the room naked. I don't know about butt naked now, Brandon. Y'all walking around naked and y'all not doing the do? Okay. And he's talking about tonight might be his night. You're not talking to the girl. How is tonight going to be your night when you're not talking? That light is getting on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry. This thing is getting on my nerves. Okay, I'm going to try to turn my window up, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change the blinds. Okay, is that better? Is that better? I have to remember. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I have to remember to turn my blinds up because my son comes in this way and I have my window. I'm sorry, guys, but thank you for sticking with me. Okay, that's better. Mike is in no rush. First of all, you need to go fix the marriage before you even think about talking about sex, Mike. Okay, Mika tells the girls the story about the plane. She's wearing me out with this story. She's wearing me out. Taylor gives a confidence talk, and she said, let's demand respect. I hate when a woman have to say demand respect because, women, what's big for us is being loved and adored and cherished. So women want to be loved. Women need to be loved. Men need to be respected. So I think it's interesting that she keeps bringing up this respect thing. Okay, I'm going to be paying attention to that. Okay, and then when her and Brandon have her little thing, she was like, don't disrespect me or don't talk to me. I will not be disrespected. I'm going to keep my eyes on her. Okay, Zach says Mandy has a strong personality, and he notices that the same thing about Mika and Mike, that they're both strong personalities. I don't know why they did that match two strong personalities together. Mike called Pastor Mika called what I call fake Pascal. Now, let me talk about Pascal. Pascal, I have a love, can't stand relationship with Pascal. There's sometimes he says some wonderful things, like he says, authenticity is paramount to a successful relationship. I absolutely agree with that. And then sometimes he gets on my nerves with some of the stuff he's talking about. We met you because of this. You lie, lies. Lies, okay? He does not believe that it's his character, Michael, to, be pushing sex. Okay, but he did. We shall see. Pastor Cal calls my biggest issue is neither one of them are feeling comfortable in the same space. Okay. And I can see that he was trying to get an understanding of her sexual makeup and being upfront and direct. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see a problem with that. You need to you're gathering data, you're talking, you're getting to know this person, you're trying to feel them out and see where they are. I don't see any problem with that. But if he said what he said, and I believe he did, then that's definitely a problem. I think you can find out where a person is sexually without putting, if you don't have sex with me by the honeymoon, then it's the marriage is not going to happen. And so I didn't see a problem with him trying to find out where she is sexually. I don't have a problem with that. He said it's a communication issue. And it could have been, because he's saying, well, I'm just trying to see where you are. And to her, she's saying, no, you have to have sex with me right now. So we shall see. He said, don't give up on her. Don't give up on the process, because he believes that their great match. Lies. I'm believing lies. Okay. Taylor is trying to get Brandon to talk. Child, I can't be trying to get no grown man to talk. I'm sorry. Grown men have to be a grown man. This is what I'm talking about, being a leader. You have to take control. Something is not right in the marriage, in the home. It is your responsibility, sir, the head of the family, the leader, the man. This is why we have to be careful, ladies, who we marry, to take control and get the ship right back on course. My husband walking here, he already know something's wrong. Baby, what's wrong? And he gonna sit right here and we gonna work it out together. Because what he always say, happy wife, happy life. You already know, if I'm not happy in this house, ain't nobody gonna be happy, because I'm gonna be acting real sour. Okay, he's gonna try to fix it. So I hate that Taylor is trying and begging Brandon to fix it, and he's not trying to fix it. And I just don't like that. She tries to cheer him up with the beer. She said she tries to cheer him up with the beer. He didn't want the beer. 5 minutes later, he go get the same beer. Try to clean up his clothes. He yelled at her, don't touch my stuff. Oh my God, he is getting on my nerves. Austin and Jess did a couples massage and a show. I thought that was cute. Oh my God, did y'all see the mildew on the tub? Was that me? Or was it mildew? Or is it just the color of the tub? Let me know. Leave it in the comment section, please. They got in the hot tub, and I knew they was going to do it that night, honey. He asked for a romantic kiss. She said, are you asking? They were doing all romantic stuff. And he said, can I have a romantic kiss? I like that. I actually like when they talk. All this giggling is getting on my nerves. Zach and Mindy had a wine on the beach, and there she go, blah blah. She's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna start fast forwarding through her episode or her scenes, because I'm just tired of the same story over and over and over again. He asked her to open the wine. I ain't like that, Zach. Come on now. Why you can't? What, you don't want to hurt your fingers, your pedicure? What is it? She wants to see something between them. She goes on and on and on about the other couples. She gets on my nerves again. I just can't. Okay. And this is why she should not have been married. She's too needy. She is way too needy. She's trying to force something that's not there, or is never going to be there, or it's not there yet. Okay. He said it's a matter of building attraction. I appreciate that, because usually you meet a person physically is there. And if it's for me, I can tell you, when I first meet a man, like when I met my husband, and if I didn't feel some kind of attraction to him, I wouldn't have gone out with him, because I've done that before, trying to make the attraction grow and work, and it doesn't. And I just know, for me, The first time I meet you, I can tell if I want to go out with you again. If I feel physically attracted to you or something is attracting to me, you to me, then it will probably work out. I could probably go out with you. But if I don't feel anything, I can't because I already know it's not there because I've had enough experience that told me that. And so he's saying that it's a matter of building attraction. In this instance, they have to stay married for 8 weeks. So let's see what's going to happen. You can tell he's trying not to hurt her very fragile feelings. He says everything collectively, I love that, helps to build an attraction. This is what my book is all about. Gathering data on the guys you meet. You have to gather the data. Get all the information collectively and make a decision. And she just doesn't understand that. Mandy feels as if she met him and she's attracted to him and she likes him, then he should automatically be attracted to her and like her. And unfortunately, that's not the way it is. Okay. So I love he says everything collectively helps to build an attraction. She says he talks in circles. I don't think he's talking in circles. I think he's trying not to hurt her feelings. He's just not that into you, Mandy. He's just not that into you, and he's trying to spare your feelings. He's never had so much talking. He said, I've never had so much talk in my life. He's tired of talking. She's nagging him to death. She is nagging. Mandy is nagging Zach. She's nagging me, and I'm like, girl, fast forward. Okay, so basically, what I gather from what Mandy is saying, in spite of Zach not feeling attracted to her, she wants him to act attracted to her. That's what I get. Is that what you guys get? Because that's what I feel I'm getting from her is, in spite of him not feeling attracted to her, she wants him to show her the results of him being attracted. And Zach is a lot like me. If I'm not attracted to you, don't hold my hands. I'm not holding your hands. I don't know. No, none of that. I don't feel that attracted to you. Okay, to a man. So I just think that she should not have been matched. She's a bad match. She needs somebody who can really love her and adore her. And this is just not the instant because there's no guarantee that person is going to be attracted to you. Back to Brandon and Taylor, they go outside and they sit. He's still being antisocial. He claims that the camera in his face caused a panic attack. He was shaking and he was like, I was breathing deeply. She was like, you didn't see like it was having a panic attack for me. Bull crap. Brandon, that's a whole load of crap. Did you forget that you got married to a stranger 3 days ago? She said he didn't look like he had a panic attack. Me either, Taylor, didn't look like that. He says, what I'm saying to you is that I apologize, but you did not say you apologize. Okay? You cannot not use the word I apologize and then I need to get out of your comments that you apologize. You did not apologize. So if you're apologizing, I need you to say I apologize. Okay? And he did not say that initially. He said we only met 3 days ago. Okay, we already know that. You don't need to keep repeating that. He claims he made a mistake and, DM blank. He feels as if she feels as if he disrespected her. Did she keep bringing up this disrespectful thing? He apologized. Then he said, I apologize and I'm asking for forgiveness. So that's how you apologize, okay? And then she said if he wants to be close to her, no. That was cute. I thought that was cute. I think they are physically attracted to each other. And I like them together here. Okay. Derek and Katie came back to the room and he has rose petals and cute wine and dessert for her birthday. And you already know what happened that night. And she's like, oh my gosh. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm refastering through their thing too. She said everything exceeded her expectation. The next morning, they said they did a thing. And I pray to God, Derek, protect your investments. She's trying to get a baby. Protect your investments, brother. Brandon and Taylor went to the animal sanctuary, and they kept referring to Brandon as, he needs a whole lot of space, and he's like the monkey where he needs his space and he needs time. And oh my God, boy, why did you get married? The lady said there's one rule: don't get in. I fast forward, rewind. I couldn't hear what she said. He continues to talk about how they met just a few days ago. We already know that. You don't need to keep reminding us. Mika meets up with Mike. The conversation with Pastor Cal helps, she said. He said for them to start as friends. Okay, now here we go. Another friend zone. He said he doesn't want them to have the perception of just friendship because they married. So we don't want to just be friends now. Remember, we are married, and Mika is getting on my nerves. She just keeps, ooh, child, if y'all don't see me next week, you know what happened. They're hurting my nerves, getting on my nerves, okay? Dr. Pepper says so much of marriage is intentional. Yes, I love that, Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper, okay? It's intentional. A lot of marriage and relationship is intentional. Okay, you have to work on it. You have to do your part. He's not wearing a ring because he's feel as if he's not married. So she took her ring off saying, when you're ready to get married, to be married, you tell me and I can wear my ring too. I agree with you, girl. Okay? He said, I mean, I don't know you. All to make me allow me to make mistakes. Okay, we know you don't know her. That's why you got married. You're trying to get to know her. Okay, all these mistakes. What kind of mistakes you want to make? Get on my nerves. Dr. Pepper says they match the couple on core values. You know that's a lie, la, 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 la. Dr. Pepper, that's a lie. Okay, you might match one of them in core values, but most of them, no, ma'am. Zach and Mandy going on the island. I thought that was cute. With the baskets, it just reminded me of me being home. He was being nice when he was getting on the board, and he says, be careful. And she says, don't tell me to be careful. You be careful with your whatever stuff. And I'm like, you missed it, girl. You missed it. You be careful. You should have turned and said, oh, thank you, Zach. See, right there. Moving forward, find a way to enjoy. Zach said, moving forward, find a way to enjoy each other's interests and activities. The village people greeted them with drums and music. I thought that was cute. Oh my God, the pound is driving me up. They just keep on pounding because he's friend zone her. They walked through the island, and as again, it was so very nice to remind me of home with the trees and the water, and the little kids running around. He asked if he had a favorite part. He said, being there with you. I think that's what he said, or being married to you, some crap like that. I don't know. I'll rewind. I was like, what you say? See, Mandy don't know how to do it. She's just begging. This is what a lot of women do. A lot of women act like Mandy. Beg, love me, talk to me. Ignore him. You want to see him move? Ignore him. Act like you don't care, girls. He not talking to you. Don't talk to him. Okay? You always the one trying to talk? Shut your mouth. Leave the room. Get up early in the morning before he wake up. Get up. Go out all day. Spend the day. Don't answer your phone. Come home late at night. Say, hey, what's up? How was your day? Take a shower. Go to bed. Act like you don't care. You're giving too much. You're doing too much, man. And this is why he's tired of you're knocking him to death. And he's going to run away. And he's going to run to the hills. Okay? Couples. And he asked if he had the favorite part, I was screaming in my head like, girl, leave it alone. Couples meet up for dinner. Austin asks about how the progression of the marriages. I like that, the progression. So you see, it's progress. It's going. Mika is getting on my nerves again. She's whining and whining. Like, why do you need to say that in front of everybody? Talking about him as if he's not there. I didn't like that. Austin brought up that Mike is not wearing his ring. And then they give the whole spiel about not wearing the ring. Okay, oh my God, the sex talk at the table brought up by Taylor. I'm sure being pushed by the producers. And you already know how Mandy is going to bring up about, the Zach and what Zach is not doing based on what the other couples are doing. And I'm just sick of her. Brandon said he has never been in a place where he's hanging out at first base. Look at that. So you know what that means? Every woman they met, they just dish it out on the first night. Okay. So he's not used to this 3 days. He only know the girl for 3 days. He's talking about he's never hanging out at first base this long. Hello. Brandon, Jess and Austin are adults making things. Maybe things happened, maybe things didn't happen, and then Austin and his voiceover said they did have sex. We knew that was going to happen. After that romantic massage, girl, child, my husband giving me a massage, you already know what time it is, okay? Mandy claims she blushes when anyone says anything about sex. Hello, did you not just have a miscarriage last year? How did you have that baby, Mandy? Okay? If you didn't go to the bank, we know what you did to get the baby, so stop. Mandy asked if they wanted some gossip, and she said, Zach kissed me. Okay. Oh, she's so desperate. After dinner, here goes Mandy with the questions again. He come and sit down, and here she go, questioning him. The man is gonna run away. He's so tired of her. I'm tired of her. Okay. She goes on and blah 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 blah. That's all I hear when Mandy talks. She wants him to like her and be attracted to her. He's not. He don't like you. He ain't attracted to you. She wanted a fist pump, and he didn't fist pump her. He was like, you have to use those sparingly. She left him hanging. He mentioned her cousin. Ladies, gentlemen, I ain't talking about, you know, I'm talking about real gentlemen don't like no cussing woman, okay? When you are around a man, a gentleman in his presence, you be a lady. And I think that's what he's talking about. She cussing and the flying, the oof, child, please. Brandon set up a romantic bath, rose petals. Okay, Brandon with that chest. Okay, I see you with the washboard, minus the tattoos. Girl, I had to look away. I was like, oh, Brandon. I was like, oh, Brandon. I had to look away. Okay, I really like them together here. Okay, I like Brandon and Taylor when they're having a romantic moment, or they're just having conversation, or they're just having couples time together. I really like them. I hated that tub, that little baby tiny tub. Looks like my tub. I hate my tub because it's so tiny and both me and my husband can't hold in there, okay? So I thought the tub was too tiny, but they had a romantic moment. And of course, Brandon is hoping that tonight is his night. And I'm like, okay, it's only been 3 days. Brandon, take your time. I mean, what's the rush, okay? And he's just the rose petals and the heart on the bed, so we will see. But Taylor also said, we'll see what happens tonight, but we don't know because, rumor has it he filed for an annulment, girl. You know what that means. All right, my beloveds, I have to run. That is the review and recap of Married at First Sight Season 10, Episode 5. The couples are still on their honeymoon. I don't know. Tell me, are they getting on your nerves? With the exception of Taylor, Derek, and Katie did not get on my nerves this episode, but everybody else got on my nerves. And Austin, not too much too. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Okay, I absolutely love you. I adore you. Thank you. Subscribe. Thumbs this video up. Share it out if you have a community tab. Leave your comments in the section for me. And be sure to check all my other content, my dating content out. Remember, I have my books available on Amazon. 23 Types of Guys. Just Google my name. Just search my name, and of course, The Naked Wife and several of my other books. And remember my blog, www.janicehiltonblog.com. This is my other book, The Naked Wife. The reason why you want to choose correctly, you don't want to end up being the naked wife. I love you. Gotta go, girl. Bye. Let me know what you think. Bye.